My dear Miss Sharp, you have been referred to us by Mr. William Makepeace Thackeray, who is writing your story in his book Vanity Fair. Therefore, my friend and I are very pleased to invite you to a hairplay counseling session, during which we will gently arrange your hair while carefully listening to you in order to understand you better. We must inform you that this experience will result in a deep restful sleep. Hence, we request you to please arrive ready and dressed for bed, so that when you fall asleep, you may feel very comfortable. We are looking forward to your visit tomorrow. Many thanks. Best regards. Yours sincerely, Reading Loves. Hello, my Reading Loves. Welcome again. Thank you for joining. Miss Becky Sharp from Vanity Fair is going to be here any minute now. Yes, I'm so looking forward to seeing her. She's a very interesting character, isn't she? You like her as well? Yes, yes. Even though she's an anti-hero, but I think she's quite interesting, isn't it? Yes. So, how have you been anyways? Is everything okay at your end? Oh, good, good. Oh, I heard the door knock. I think it is her. Please wait here. I will let her in, then we can start our session. Oh, by the way, may I request you to please like and subscribe to the channel, as it really helps to grow. Thank you so much. Did you find this place easily? Yes, we are right on the Brighton Harbour. It's a very nice seaside town. Yes, you can look out the bow window and enjoy beautiful prospect of blue sea which Brighton has to offer. Yeah, even though it's getting colder outside, I think it's turning out to be a beautiful night. Yes. Oh, by the way, my friend and I just made some hot chocolate and coffee. Would you like anything? No, you want to start the session? Of course, of course. Well, I hope you are sitting comfortably, because we have already started, actually. Sorry, what's that? Do you have a question? Yeah, please ask anything you like. Yeah? You want to know what happens in a hairplay session? Of course. Oh, well, it's a very soothing, calming, relaxing kind of experience. We just gently soothe your hair and just gently kind of, arrange them, play with them, and you get a very calming, relaxing type of feeling. Yeah. And while we do this, if you wish, we could talk to you and you can talk to us, or if you prefer to stay quiet and just enjoy the experience, then we can do this very quietly. Whatever you prefer, it's up to you. Oh, you prefer to talk. Okay. You have things you want to share. Yes, of course. That's absolutely fine. What I'll do is I will check the roots and the ends of your hair. By the way, you have lovely hair, nice curly ends, very beautiful. I will do that, and you can go ahead and talk. So what would you like to talk about? You would like to talk about yourself? Oh yeah, certainly. Oh, but you are afraid that if we find out about you, we will judge you. We will judge your character. Actually, in a hair play counseling session, we don't judge anyone, you know. We try to understand and we try to explore, and we might ask you some questions, for example, but we don't judge you at all. Yes, there will be no judgment. Oh, you fear that you are an anti-hero and people only like heroes, so no one will like you. Oh, well, you are in our good books. So actually we already like you a lot. Yeah, you don't have to worry about us not liking you. I would say just relax and share anything you want to say, anything you like. Okay, good. So that reassures you. You like it when people like you, but the truth is, even if they don't like, you don't care. Oh, very well. So, what else do you want to share? The very first thing you want to say is that you feel hatred for some people, and you hate with all your soul. Okay? And why is that? Why do you hate with all your soul? You have only had insults and outrage. You have been treated worse than any servant in the kitchen. You have never had a kind word or a friend. I see. Okay. And what does that make you feel? You get revengeful thoughts. You think revenge may be wicked, but it's natural. I see. Okay, so just to let you know, we will just slowly gather your hair. Is that okay? Yes, okay, sure. So, by the way, you have very thick hair, very luscious. That's really nice. So, this hate and ideas of revenge, what do they make you think about yourself? You think you are no angel, but all the world has treated you ill. Not everyone can be expected to be nice and pleasant. As the world has neglected you, you have never done a good action for anybody. You are not known to be kind or gentle. Okay, and how has this affected other areas of your life? The task of finding a husband for a young lady is done by the parents in your time in the 19th century. But as you did not have kind, rich, affectionate parents to give you everything you asked for, you decided to find yourself someone rich and unmarried so you could marry them. Why not? Okay. A woman with fair opportunities may marry whom she likes. You felt determined in your heart upon making the conquest. Okay. Okay. And what has this experience been like for you? What do we mean? Oh, well, we mean this experience of looking after yourself with no means and on your own, trying to find a husband. Yes. What has this experience felt like for you? Not a very good experience. Oh, not at all. Okay, okay. And please could you explain that a bit more? In what way was it not good? Are not there little chapters in everybody's life that seem to be nothing and yet affect all the rest of their history? You have had many such chapters. Okay, okay. So please can you tell us what happened exactly? People spoke against you. They laughed at you, made fun of you. There was nobody to defend you. No one was committed to you. Your friend's brother behaved as if he was going to propose, but he didn't. Okay, he just acted wild and then left, and then it was all over. Okay. And how did you manage the impact of this situation? What did you do next? You managed very well. You always get out of any situation. In fact, you are very resilient. You always improve your situation. If you got rejected by one person, you found yourself another, even better person. You can easily get the pity of the tender-hearted people. You found yourself a job as a governess at the house of a baronet. And you thought you shall be amongst gentle folks and not with vulgar city people, and that was an achievement. Okay. And did that situation ultimately work for you? Well, not exactly. The baronet did not turn out to be what you imagined him to be. He was the opposite. Okay. He was old, stumpy, short, vulgar, and very dirty man. Okay. And what sorts of emotions do you feel when something like this happens to you? You think there is no point dwelling on the past, so you move on and pay attention to the future. Okay. You think very differently about emotions. You think it's no good, it's not a good idea to feel emotions. It's better to use them to your advantage. Okay, could you explain what you mean by that? How do you exactly use emotions? Okay. You can just act emotional. Okay, so for example, if you know that you can get someone's sympathy or kindness by showing a few tears, then you think that you can just cry and it will just work out in your favor. The other person gives you their sympathy most of the times. You think you are quite a little artful creature. Okay. Well, so now the next thing we will do is we will just gently trace your hairline with a brush. Let me show you. So we will use this very soft brush, and then we will just gently brush your hairline and just behind the ears. Okay? Is that okay? Okay. So yeah, what was it that you were saying? So what does this artfulness or manipulativeness makes you think about yourself? You think artfulness is necessary for you to survive. Okay, as you said, you don't have parents, you have no connection. Okay, so you don't have any money, you only have yourself to take care of yourself. So you have to be artful and resourceful. Okay, and you have to take care of yourself by yourself. Okay, so what happened after that? Then how did you continue to take care of yourself? You got married in secret to the son of the baronet, whose house you had joined as a governess. Okay, there was nothing dishonest about it, even though you got married in secret, because a lot of people in your time make runaway matches. Okay. And how did you feel about your marriage? You did not marry for companionship or for any emotional connection. Your main reason for getting married was to take care of yourself, as there was no one else to look after you. Okay. And did you feel looked after? Did you feel like you were looked after? Not really. All bad things happened to you. You expected your husband to inherit money from an aunt, but the aunt acted very unkindly. Okay, and she did not take pity on you. And so without money or means, how did you manage without anything? You were confident that the aunt will see light one day and help you one day. Okay, and you simply just lived your life. You got yourself a new piano, you got new gloves, new shawl. You lived your life as anyone does. Okay, well, it's very interesting what we learned about you today. You are really quite a unique character, we think. Yes, you are very well liked character, and an interesting character. Yes, and the main thing is that you are somewhat aware of whatever you are doing, and in your own way you try to justify your actions in your mind. Yeah, at least you are not in denial, which is something. If you are manipulative, you are openly saying that you are manipulative, and the reason for why you are so, you are very clear about that. These are some of our observations, by the way. These are not judgments, these are just observations, without any judgment of whether this is good or bad. It's just pure observation. Okay, so, well, we think that we can maybe tie your hair with a lovely ribbon. Would you like that? Okay, yes. Okay, let's gather your hair. Well, how did you find today's session? Were you able to get somewhat relaxed, or were you able to share and talk about what you wanted to talk about? Oh, you thought we were your dearest friends. You enjoyed our sweet company and you shall ever cherish what you experienced in this session today. You think we are your beloved dearest friend. Oh wow, good, thank you. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with us. Let me just gently tie your hair. Let me make sure that I have gathered your hair properly. So by the way, here's the ribbon and we will tie your hair. So for your next session, would you like to talk to us about your relationship with Mr. Thackeray, your author and creator? You are not so sure about it. You think the author William Makepeace Thackeray is the one who put you in this very difficult situation and made you an anti-hero. Okay, and in fact, he profited by you, whereas you came out looking so immoral and scheming. Okay, he calls himself Makepeace, but he did not give you any peace in your story. Okay, and he's the one behind all your problems, you think. He could have made you very rich and lucky like the Emilia, the heroine of this novel, but he didn't do that. He made you suffer. Okay, well, we think that you are a person who can deal with any situation or talk about anything, so maybe have a think about this and let us know later. If you like, we can discuss what sorts of issues you have with Mr. Thackeray. How does that sound? Very well, sounds good. You will think about it and you will let us know. Great, very well. Okay, well, thank you for joining us. And thank you, my reading loves. Hope you enjoyed, and please remember to like and subscribe. As always, you are in my good books. I will see you next time.